Thank you for joining me today for a balanced yoga routine. We'll start in a simple sits position, closing the eyes and becoming aware of the breath. Inhaling the arms up overhead, giving the sky a big hug. Exhale, draw the hands heart center, honoring yourself and the founders of yoga. Draw the hands to the knees, draw the chin to the chest, and roll the head from side to side, making half moon shapes with the head, starting to warm up the cervical spine. Breathing. Inhale and exhale through the nose, going back to neutral and circling the shoulders around. Big, over-exaggerated shoulder circles, and alternate direction. Coming back to neutral, dropping the right shoulder forward. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the left shoulder forward. Inhale, center. Exhale, draw the right shoulder forward. Inhale, exhale, twisting and dropping the left shoulder forward. Inhale, back to center, inhaling the hands to the shoulders and circling the elbows around. Alternate direction. Returning to neutral, releasing the hands, uncrossing the legs, and moving to all fours, stacking the shoulders over the hands, the hips over the knees. Whenever you're ready, inhale, open the chest. Exhale, press the spine to the ceiling, relaxing the head and neck. Inhale, stretching the abdominals, cow. Exhale, rounding the spine, cat. Continue to flow between the two poses at your own perfect pace. Inhale, return to center, extend the right arm and left leg long. Exhale, draw the knee and elbow together, and then inhale, extend. Exhale, draw it in. Using the core for support, feeling the abdominals active. One more time here, and then bending the left knee, reaching the right hand around for the toes, opening the right shoulder by gently pressing the foot away from the buttocks. Exhale, return the hand to knee. Inhale, the left arm and right leg long. Exhale, draw the knee and elbow together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw it in. A few more here. So we're not only using the abdominals, we're also using the rector spinae and back muscles. Go ahead and bend that right knee, extend the left hand back, open the left shoulder, getting a nice little back bend here. Releasing the hand and knee back to the mat. Curl the toes under, press the hips high, downward facing dog. Taking the time here to pedal out the legs, bending the right knee and then the left knee, alternating at your own pace, starting to warm up the hamstrings. Feeling the weight in the hands and the feet evenly, the hips lifting high, the heels drawing down to the earth. Draw the right hand towards the left shin, calf, or ankle, coming into a little twist. Feel free to widen the legs for a wider support. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left hand draws to the outside of the right thigh, shin, or ankle, twisting through the abdominals and looking under the armpit. Returning the left hand to the mat. Raising the right leg high to the sky, bend the right knee, stack both hips one on top of each other to open the groin. Lift the knee as high as you feel comfortable, once again twisting and opening. Extend the right leg long, return the right foot in between the hands, lower the left knee down. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, interlace the fingers, placing the hands to the thigh and open the chest. Exhale, release the hands back to the mat. Step the left foot to meet the right, forward fold. Bend the knees deeply, allow the head to hang heavy. Shake the head no. Shake the head yes. Roll it up vertebrae by vertebrae, allowing the head and neck to be the last thing to come to the top. And when you reach the top, take a really good shoulder roll. Inhaling the arms up overhead. Let's clasp the left wrist and reach the arms up and over to the left. Inhale, center, clasping the right wrist, reaching the right wrist up and over to the left, getting a nice side stretch. Return to center, reaching the arms high, exhale, and forward fold. Feel free to keep the knees soft or the legs extended. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and release, stepping the right foot as far back as you can, reaching both arms up overhead. Interlace the fingers, placing the hands to the thigh. Inhale and open the chest. Exhale and release the hands back to the mat, stepping the left foot back to meet the right. We're going to take a soft vinyasa here, chin, chest to the mat. Inhale, sliding forward, coming to cobra, lifting as high as you feel comfortable, lowering back down, curl the toes under, lift the hips high, downward facing dog. This time raise that right foot in between the hands. Lower the left knee down. Inhale, the arms up overhead. Exhale, release the hands to the thigh. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, release the hands to the mat, stepping the left foot to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping the arms up and overhead, extended mountain, releasing the hands, heart center, Samastiti. Inhale, the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping the right foot as far back as you can, lower that knee down, reaching the arms up overhead, interlace the fingers onto the left thigh, and open the chest. Releasing the hands, step the left foot to meet the right, knees, chin, chest. Inhale, sliding the chest through, coming into Cobra Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg high. The left leg high, excuse me. And then open the groin by stacking both hips one on top of each other, bending that left knee. Twisting through the abdominals and allowing that hip flexor to lengthen as you reach. Draw the left leg high to the sky, draw the left foot in between the hands, lower the right knee down, inhale the arms up overhead, exhale, hands come to the thigh, open the chest. Exhale, release the hands to the mat, step the right foot to meet the left, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, exhale, draw the hands back to the heart center, Samastiti. Let's go ahead and inhale the arms up overhead, moving to an Ashtanga style vinyasa. Release the hands to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. This time we're going to jump the feet back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Holding here for a few good breaths, reaching the hips high to the sky. Coming onto the toes, step or hop the feet forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, draw the hands heart center, Samastiti. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step or float the feet back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Knees and hips lifted. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pressing out of the hands. Spreading the fingers wide like starfish. And pull the belly button towards the spine. exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, release the hands, heart center, Samastiti. Bending the knees, reaching the arms up overhead, Utkatasana, chair pose. Pull the belly button towards the spine, keeping the knees over the ankles. Draw the hands, heart center. Draw the left elbow to the right thigh, open the chest, pressing the hands together. Gaze can be down, forward, or up, depending on the comfort of the neck. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the opposite side. Right elbow to left thigh. Press the hands together. Open the chest. Knees stay glued together. The rotation comes from the torso and not from the knees nor from the hips. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Step or float the feet all the way back. Plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, Urdhva Mukha Svasana, Adho Mukha Svasana. Raise the right leg high to the sky. Draw the right foot in between the hands. Lower the left heel down, moving to Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Lengthen through the hands, lifting the rib cage off of the hips, and bend the right knee till it's over the ankle. Releasing the hands behind the spine, interlace the fingers, open the chest. Exhale, hinging forward, coming to Warrior 3, or Flying Warrior. Standing strong in the right leg, extend through the left toes. Inhale, release the hands. Try not to let the left foot touch the ground as we come to our standing twisted pigeon. Left foot onto right thigh, left hand to the bottom of the left foot, right hand to the low back, and twist towards the right. Inhale, center, step the left foot back, Warrior 1. Exhale, release the hands, step the right foot back to meet the left or lift. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the left leg high. Draw the left foot in between the hands. Root the right heel down. Inhale the arms up overhead, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, release the hands behind the spine, interlace the fingers, open the chest, shift the weight into the left foot, hinging forward, lift the right foot off of the mat. Try to square off the hips, looking forward, opening the chest. Releasing the hands, coming back to a standing position, allow the right foot to come onto the left thigh, the right hand comes to the bottom of the right foot, the left hand comes to the low back, twisting towards the left. The hips and knees in neutral, the rotation coming from the torso. Step the right foot back with the inhalation. Exhale, lower the hands to the mat, left leg back. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Raising the right leg high to the sky once again, draw the right foot in between the hands. This time we're going to keep the left heel lifted, reaching the right arm towards the sky for a twisted low lunge. Inhale, come high for a twisted high lunge. Parivrtta Anjaneyasana. Draw the hands heart center, left elbow to right thigh. Press the hands together to open the chest. Gaze can be down, facing forward, or looking up towards the sky. Inhale, back to center, releasing the right hand to the left thigh, reaching the left arm up and over, stretching the left side. Windmill the hands back to the mat. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Raise the left leg high. Draw the left foot in between the hands, lifting the left arm high for our twisted low lunge. Reach through the right heel, trying to straighten the leg. Whenever you're ready, finding your balance, inhale, come all the way up. We're still facing that left knee, reaching the arms out like the wings of a bird. Continue to breathe here. Draw the hands heart center, right elbow to left thigh, press the hands together, open the chest, look over the left shoulder if it feels okay for the neck. Inhale, come all the way back to the top, left hand to the right thigh, right arm reaches up and over, stretching the right side of the body and the abdominals. Exhale, releasing the hands to the mat. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips high. Look in between the hands and float the feet in between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, come all the way up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Raising extended mountain, release the hands, Samastiti. Step the right foot as far back as you can, turning the right toes out, the left toes perpendicular, bending the right knee, reaching the arms out, parallel to the mat. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Relax the shoulders, open the chest. Try to stack the shoulders over the hips, drawing the right elbow to the right thigh. The left arm reaches up and over, creating a strong straight line all the way from the left heel to the left fingertips. Side ankle pose. Inhale, back to center. Let's go ahead and straighten the right leg, taking the left hand to the mat. The right hand to the mat, the left hand to the inner thigh for a self-adjustment. And then releasing the left arm high to the sky, coming into a Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Try to keep the spine in neutral, stretching through the right hamstring. Inhale, Warrior 2. Exhale, extend the leg, turning the left toes out, the right toes perpendicular, bending the left knee, open the arms out parallel to the ground, looking over the left hand if it feels okay for the neck. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Stay strong in the supporting legs. Draw the left elbow to the left thigh, reaching the right fingertips up and over, creating a strong straight line from the right heel to the right fingertips. Lower the hips a little bit. Try to keep a nice 90-degree angle in that left knee. Inhale, come all the way to the top. Let's draw that right hand to the left thigh, reaching the left arm forward, coming into triangle pose. Opening with the chest, allowing the rib cage to spiral open, and then open the right arm towards the sky. Stacking the shoulders, lengthening through the crown of the head, drawing the left hip back. Looking down to the foot, bend the knee, return back to neutral. Draw the hands to the hips, moving into Parsarita Padottanasana A. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release the head to the mat. Try to walk the hands in line with the feet, allowing the hips to raise to the sky, opening and lengthening the hamstrings. Take the hands to the hips, bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, come all the way back to the top, releasing the hands and stepping back to Samastiti, balanced standing pose. Inhale, the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step or float the feet back to plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to move to a tripod headstand, supported headstand. And now you can come to dolphin simply by lowering the forearms onto the mat and walking the toes towards the head. This can be your headstand right here. Or maybe try to walk the feet closer, stacking the hips over the head and bending one knee into the body at a time. Maybe try bending both knees into the body and extending up. Or try floating the legs straight up to work the core. If you don't feel comfortable away from the wall, come to the wall for support. Try to draw the belly button towards the spine, squeeze the inner thighs together, and reach those toes towards the sky. Finding your equilibrium upside down can be challenging. So draw the knees back into the chest and lower all the way back down, or float the legs straight leg down. Taking a child's pose here, the arms down by the sides, allowing our blood pressure to return to normal. Draw the hands underneath the shoulders, press all the way up to a sits position, shift the weight to one side, and allow the legs to come all the way extended for Dandasana, staff pose. Draw the toes towards the navel, extending the legs strong, activating the quadriceps, lifting the kneecaps, pressing the palms into the mat, lifting up the lower pelvic floor. Pull the belly button to the spine and gently tuck the chin. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale and reach for those toes for a Western stretch. And if you can't touch the toes, that's okay. Maybe bend the knees and allow the head to relax. I'm babying a hip injury, so I'm going to take the bent knee version today. Inhale, come back to the top. Exhale, release the hands. Go ahead and take the hands about 6 inches behind the buttocks. Bending the left knee, press into the left foot, extend the right leg long. Look up towards the sky. Using the strength of the arms, the back muscles, and the core. Exhale, release, extend the left leg, bend the right knee, and lift the hips off of the mat. Maybe allow the head to drop back if it feels okay for your cervical spine. Release the hips, release the legs. Inhale and draw the right foot to the mat, moving into a spinal twist. Hug the right knee into the chest with the left hand. Feel free to stay here or draw that left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Feel free to hold here or to bind, reaching that left hand back behind the spine for the right hand. Create space in the spine, lengthening up and opening through the chest. Releasing the bind, releasing the hands, taking a counter twist open to the left. Gaze can be over the right shoulder or over the left shoulder or looking straight ahead, whatever feels best for the spine. Inhale, and let's come back to center. Extending the right leg long, bending the left knee into the chest. Drawing the right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Either holding here or extending the right arm, bending the elbow and reaching around for the left hand behind the spine for a bind. Releasing the bind, releasing the hands, and twist away from the bent knee for an opposing stretch. Inhale back to center, extending that left leg long. Scooting far up onto the mat so you can lie all the way back onto the spine. We're going to do some back bends. We have several variations. Our first variation is supported bridge. Simply plant the feet and lift the hips off of the mat. Feel free to take a variation with the hands interlacing the fingers under the spine. Continue to breathe as the weight is on the feet, the arms, and the shoulders. The head and neck is free of all weight. Exhale to release. Inhale, lift. Drawing the shoulders down away from the ears, rolling the inner thighs in and down. Exhale and release. Feel free to continue with the bridge or maybe move to Urdhva Dhanurasana, bow pose. Planting the feet, hands under the shoulders and pressing up. Feel free to walk the feet closer to the hands, creating an upward bow shape in the back. The head can be looking forward or down, whatever feels most appropriate. Exhale and release. The body craves repetition, so feel free to pause this video and take it 2 more times on your own. A counter stretch is a spinal twist. Draw the knees into the chest and allow the knees to roll to one side. Looking away from the knees. Inhale, center. Exhale, draw the knees to the opposite side. Inhale, back to center. Draw the knees into the chest. And we're going to do a counter stretch. Or we're going to do either legs up the wall or lift the hips and try to place the hands or the hips into the hands. We're coming all the way up to shoulder stand, lifting the hips high, trying to create a strong straight line all the way from the toes down to the shoulders. The arms can be there for support or released onto the mat. Moving to plow pose, allow the feet to come over the shoulders. Feel free to keep the knees bent or extend through the legs. There are many modifications that you can take here. Feel free to raise that left leg high, keeping the right foot onto the mat. And then switch legs if you've tried this variation. Exhale and release, allowing the hands to come to the mat for an abdominal exercise. Roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, using the core and drawing the legs to the mat. So the counter stretch here will be fish pose. Coming onto the forearms and dropping the head to the mat, stretching the chest. And if it doesn't feel comfortable for the cervical vertebrae, maybe placing a blanket or a pillow under the head. Remember, the weight is in the arms and in the legs. The head is just resting. Exhale, uncurl and release. Draw the knees into the chest. Cross the right foot over the left thigh, drawing the left knee into the chest for a supine version of Kapotasana, pigeon pose. This pose is going to help open and stretch the tensor fasciae latae attached to the IT band. Release and left foot onto the right thigh, drawing the knee into the chest. This is also stretching the sartorius and other muscles associated with the hip. It's a great post-run stretch. Exhale and release, uncrossing the legs. Go ahead and extend both legs long, moving into Shavasana or final relaxation pose. Feeling the earth beneath you, allowing the breath to be natural. Bending one knee and rolling to one side, allowing the bottom arm to act as a pillow, keeping the cervical spine in neutral. And then whenever the body is ready, press all the way up to a comfortable sits position. Centering the mind, the breath, and the body. Inhaling the arms up overhead. As we draw the hands heart center, take a silent Om, allowing the vibrations to fill inside. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to join you again the next time you practice. Namaste.